It is time for Sarah's Wiki Corner. Hello, Sarah.
Hello.
Hello. What are we learning about today in your Wiki Corner?
Well, so yesterday I talked about sliced bread.
Yeah.
I'm sure you remember.
I learned a lot.
So we're continuing the food theme today because it happens to be National Raspberry Day.
Oh, get out of
And
here.
I did get raspberries in my CSA when I picked it up yesterday.
Did they know that it was National Did you know it was National Raspberry Day yesterday?
No, I didn't.
Well, you should swing by Sunscape Farms on your way home.
I
to tell
should just say, hey, just so you know,
Today.
you should do a special sale on raspberries for National Raspberry.
It's
Their
almost
raspberries
over
are
now.
so good.
Right, it's 4:15, almost over now.
Anyways, raspberries belong to the rose family.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Well, they kind of look a little rosy.
Sort of, right?
On the bloom, yeah.
In strictly botanical terms, raspberries are not actual berries. They're known as an aggregate fruit and are composed of many tiny juice-filled sections called drupelets, each with a seed clustered around a central core. So those little tiny...
You're making them so unappealing when
I'm
you
just
talk about them
saying,
this way.
that's what it's called, a druplet. Each one of those little tiny sections with the seed is called a druplet.
Please, will you go into the fruit section of Wegmans and just say that to somebody working there? Look at the druplets on this.
So an individual raspberry is made up of around 100
druplets.
That's a lot of seeds that
That's a
can
lot
get
of
stuck in your teeth.
druplets.
Now a strawberry, oddly enough, is not a true berry.
No.
But you know what is?
What?
Bananas.
Stop.
Yeah.
Banana's a berry?
It is, technically.
What are you talking about?
So there are over 200 species of raspberries worldwide, while red is the most familiar. Raspberries also come in gold, purple, and black. Now, what distinguishes a raspberry from its blackberry relatives
Yes.
is that when you pick a raspberry, the raspberry slides off and leaves a hollow core, but the blackberry's core stays intact inside the fruit, making it firmer and slightly heavier. So there's your difference right there.
Who noticed that, by the way? Whoever picked one's like, you know what? These are two different categories, and here's why.
Yeah, or somebody did.
Somebody did. Yeah.
Raspberries are nutrient-dense powerhouses packed with dietary fiber, antioxidants, and vitamin C. So they're very healthy for you.
Druplets, baby.
Raspberries are an important commercial fruit crop widely grown in all temperate regions of the world. Russia is the world's leading raspberry producer, accounting for roughly 22 to 23% of global output.
No.
That surprised me. Russia, of all places.
Yeah.
They are followed by Mexico, which dominates the fresh export market, and Serbia. Serbia, which is well known, obviously, for its massive processing and frozen raspberry industries, specifically.
From Serbia.
Yes.
Okay.
Here in the U.S., commercial raspberry production is dominated by 3 West Coast states, California, Washington, and Oregon.
Okay.
California leads in total fresh market and overall production, while Washington is more known for their frozen and processed red raspberries.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
The red raspberry is indigenous to Asia Minor and North America. Records of domestication were found in 4th century writings of Roman agriculturists, and seeds have been discovered at Roman forts in Britain. So Romans are thought to have spread its cultivation throughout Europe. Raspberries were first formally cultivated in England in the 13th century at the encouragement of King Edward I. European settlers brought their cultivated raspberries with them here to America, though they found that Native Americans were already gathering and eating wild berries and drying them for preservation given their nomadic lifestyle.
Okay.
In 1761, George Washington moved to his estate in Mount Vernon, where he began to grow berries in his extensive gardens. In 2024, dozens of bottles of cherries and berries perfectly preserved in storage pits uncovered from the cellar of Mount Vernon were discovered during an archaeological dig connected to a restoration project. The bottles date back to before the Revolutionary War.
Whoa!
And were likely forgotten when Washington left his Virginia plantation in 1775 to command the Continental Army.
Ooh. So
those are some old berries.
So what did they do with them?
Well, the historically significant bottles were moved to the estate's archaeological laboratory for conservation, with the U.S. Department of Agriculture planning to conduct DNA testing on the preserved fruit inside.
So nobody tried one?
No.
You said perfectly.
There has to be like one brave person.
Preserved.
One brave person.
Perfectly
that would
preserved
try it.
tells me they're going to be.
Would you try it?
No.
Would you try one?
No, sometimes you buy produce from Wegmans, you get it home, and it's already starting to.
That's true.
From before the Revolutionary War.
Yeah. Right.
I don't care how well you preserve it.
Yeah. How do you feel about blue raspberry flavored things?
Not bad.
Yeah.
Pretty good, actually.
Well, did you know that there is no such thing as a blue raspberry?
Stop. You just told me all the colors of raspberries. Blue wasn't in there?
So the flavor was developed using natural and mostly artificial compounds.
No.
Predominantly featuring notes of cherry, banana, and pineapple.
Stop.
The blue color was used to differentiate raspberry-flavored foods from cherry, watermelon, and strawberry, which are all also red, obviously.
Right. Thank you.
Blue raspberry flavoring debuted commercially in the United States in 1958 with snow cone syrup.
Yeah.
Its popularity surged in the 1970s after the FDA banned red dye number 2, which had previously been common in raspberry-flavored products. So this encouraged companies like Icy and Otter Pops to introduce blue raspberry products in the early 1970s. Today, blue raspberry is one of America's most popular artificial flavors.
Yeah.
Americans drink roughly 132 million 16-ounce blue raspberry icy drinks every year.
Wow.
And it stands as the third most popular flavor of all time for Hawaiian shaved ice.
It makes your tongue all blue, too.
It does.
You can tell when somebody's had that.
You can. Yeah.
You picked out a record to go along with Raspberries, did you, Sarah?
Yeah, well, we're going to play Raspberry Beret by Prince.
Do you think Prince knew all about raspberries when he wrote this song?
Doubt it.
Doubt it.
Maybe about hats, though.
He's not listening today either.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sarah. All right, everybody, welcome.
I love this song.
Who knew
I love raspberries.
Russia and raspberries, I would not have put them together.
I would not have guessed that, or Serbia either, for that matter. I don't think I knew any produce that came from Serbia.
If you told me kale came from Russia, I would say it's
Kale. Oh, I got that
right.
last night, too, in the CSA.
Sounds about right. If you told me, I'm trying to think of something that's like bland.
Beets. Don't they eat beets? Borscht. Isn't that Russian?
Is there a gray food? I would think that would be from Russia. It was gray.
I don't know. I think isn't it beets, right?
I don't know where are beets from.
I think. Well, wait till tomorrow's Wiki Corner.
Oh,
Maybe I'll just continue.
We're working our way through the veggie section. Stop with it.
Just kidding. Tomorrow's Throwback Thursday, so
yeah.
Unless there's a food-related something
that
or other
in some year,
that
is yet to be determined.
Yeah.
Did you see that? So you heard that you heard Taylor Swift got married?
No, did she? I had
named,
no idea.
Guy named Travis Kelce.
Oh, okay.
Madison Square Garden. Did you hear who emceed the? Who officiated the wedding?
No.
You really didn't?
No.
Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
Do they even know? Okay, so I've seen pictures emerging of all the celebrities, whatever, who were there, and I'm like, how do they know these people, or did they just invite them because they're Bradley Cooper was there?
Yeah.
But
hang out?
How does Taylor Swift or Travis Kelce know Bradley Cooper?
They don't run in the same circles. You know who was invited who didn't go? Charles Barkley. And I was like, how does Charles Barkley? No, and so I read a little bit further. And Charles Barkley, he says he's a good friend of the Kelce brothers.
Really?
He's old enough to be their dad.
Right. They played completely different sports.
Yeah. And completely different time periods.
Right.
He said he met Taylor Swift once, but he said he doesn't go to weddings or funerals. That was why he didn't go. But it just seems like it's a who's who of,
Yeah. And also, there were some people there, J-Lo, I think I saw was there, and I'm like, well, I suppose maybe they run in the same circles, but, not really.
But you know what?
I don't.
What I've learned over the years with celebrities is we assume they all know each other.
Yeah.
And they don't.
Right.
So many of them do not. They've never met each other. They're at award shows, but they don't really know each other. They don't pal around and hang out on the weekends, go to movies together.
Right.
So it does surprise me.
Yeah. There were some weird ones. Oh, who was the other guy? Jason Sudeikis, I think I saw was there. I'm like, what? Who? How do you know these people?
He should have been at the World Cup. All right, stand by. We're coming back. Legends 1027, the purple one, Mr. Prince, and Raspberry Beret. Sarah, do you remind us why do we just play that record?
Well, because today is National Raspberry Day, and we're talking about raspberries.
We were indeed. Let's recap 3 things we must take away from today's Wiki Corner. Are you ready?
Ready.
Ready, go.
All right, botanically speaking, raspberries are not actual berries.
Botanically speaking. Russia is the world's leading raspberry producer.
And blue raspberry flavor was invented to solve confusion with existing red fruit flavors.
Do you think a lot of people don't realize there's a P in raspberry?
Maybe.
Well, there is.
Yeah.
Raspberry, everybody. Raspberry. Folks want to learn more about raspberries. Where do they go? What do they do, Sarah?
Well, you can go to my wiki blog. If you go to legends1027.com on the homepage, there's a link that takes you to my blog where I post everything I talk about every day.
Better believe it. Plus, we stream this live every day with pictures on Facebook, and you can always catch the archives at YouTube. Search out Sarah's Wiki Corner channel. Be sure to like and subscribe so you don't post new material. And look for our little reels, our little Wiki Corner reels that appear spontaneously after the Wiki Corner sometimes on Instagram and on Facebook. Be sure to like and subscribe and share if you feel so inclined. We appreciate that very much. You're back tomorrow with a fresh episode.
Absolutely.
On a Throwback Thursday.
Yes.
Please don't do kale tomorrow.
I won't. Don't worry.
Promise?
Promise.
Well, we know what it's not going to be
Yeah.
then. All right, thank you, Sarah. Traffic and weather coming up. The Who, George Benson, and a lot more straight ahead on Legends 1027.
Nathan heard Eastway Insurance Agency right.
All right, everybody.
Raspberries are in season now, so
Get your raspberry beret.
go get your raspberries.
And if you are going to
Wear
pick up
your beret.
CSAs tonight and you get raspberries,
Yeah, go ahead and
notify
inform your people.
barista, your CSA barista.
Yes.
What do they call the person who brings the boxes to you? I don't have a name for
Don't
that.
know.
There must be a name. No?
I don't know.
Well, should make one up. All right, thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.